Okay, let's go. First try, first video. Yeah, let's do some constructed. All right, so the deck we are going to play today is Gruul Delirium in standard. All right, so this is the deck. We have pretty much a very low curve. Key cards are Fear of Missing Out, Windfire, Witch, Wildfire Wickerfolk, and Breakout, some cheap spell with Patchwork Beastie and Popatch Recruiter. Popatch Beastie is perfect because it's an enabler and also a payoff, and Seed of Hope to help with the Delirium, and then the big payoff is a Violent Urge that can do a lot of damage. One copy of Inti, I love this card, is very good to discard and to give trample to the creatures, and Keen Eye Curator for the meta, and also because make him a 7/7 trample can finishing the game, and also Innkeeper Talent, which is a powerhouse of the green aggro archetype right now. Screaming Nemesis, yeah, super good creature. 2 removal, just to don't have to have something. But then of course the removal come in the sideboard if the matchup requires it. And yeah, pretty typical mana base. We put a mountain that I forgot, and we're good to go. Yes, like this. Mountain. And then we have it. And so this is the deck. Let's see if, let's try. So we play. Very excited. This deck is one of my favorite of at the moment. It's not so simple to pilot, but can be very rewarding. It has some good matchup and some bad matchup as always, but yeah, this is the deck, and let's see how does it go. So we play against Poor Wretch. We are diamonds at the moment, and this is with a Fear of Missing Out. We are not super fast, but we have this land. I think it's skippable, so we try. Okay, let's see what Poor Wreck plays. Poor Wretch, Poor Wretch. Ooh, mulligan to 5, not good. So Lush Portico can be easily domain deck, domain overlord deck, or something else. Selesnya, let's see. I think we will start with Fear of Missing Out, since we are drones only land so far. We discard the land, start the Delirium, and no, another land. It's okay. It's okay, we can... yes, it is some kind of ramp deck, but... Alright, so Copperline Gorge, since it's the last time it can enter untapped, and then we go with one of my favorite card right now, Breakout. And generally I like Wildfire Witchfolk, but this time I think it's better Fear of Missing Out, so we can cycle some more lands. So let's do that. Very powerful Breakout, and another land, not the best, but it is what it is. We attack for 4. Alright, so down to 16, Poor Wreck. We end the turn and see what he can do. He can clean our board with Sunfall, or he can play Obstinate Bailout. That's a wall for us right now. So this is a card that you'll see now in the meta. It's very powerful against Esper Pixie and all the discard spell. And alright, let's try to improve. We're not in a super cool position, but let's see if we can improve. So this is not the worst. We can play it second main For now, let's go with the breakout. And I think I will go with the Wildfire Witchfolk that will allow us to attack, since we have this Violent Urge that can give first strike and +1/+0. Oppo knows the deal, so let this pass. 3 damage and Keen Eye Curator. So not the best spot for us, especially with a temporary lockdown that will close the game. And it is what it is. First game of my life streamed. We are going to get pounded by this by our deck. Let's give it a little bit more try, but this game is pretty much over. It's true that we have Ridgeline for, but it looks like the good Poor Wretch come very well prepared for these aggro matches that you'll find on the ladder right now, and so it is what it is. I wonder if I want to block. Maybe I do. Also to put another card for Delirium. We are not in a great spot. We have to do what we can. So the Overlord now comes in play, and yeah, now we don't have the power to stay behind. This very good deck is going to kick us in the nuts very strong, since now he has only power play, and for us the game is pretty much over. Also, is a very good game engine, draw engine with Up the Beanstalk. Let's double Up the Beanstalk. The game is pretty much over. The only way to win is to make him lose on drawing too many cards, which is clearly impossible. Let's see if we can make something. Let's play one more turn just for fun, because for example, if we get Delirium and a good spell, we can do some damage, as long as the good Poor Wretch doesn't have an answer. We take everything at the moment. We just try to win the next round, cheating a win, hoping that there are 2 lands in his hand, and even like that, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Let's see if we can do some damage just to see the power of this deck. Let's see. We need Delirium, which we get, and then not the best. With Arrested Ridgeline, we can attack maybe for 10, and then we die on the crackback. So with these 2 flyers, there is no way. So let's go to game 2. Yeah. All right. So likely we have some side against this match. So the free A-Wire Might goes in. Also Popatch Formation, which is pretty good against all his what I was saying, all his enchantments, and I don't think we want to touch the tower. We can consider one copy of Witchstalker Frenzy. It's true the Obliterating Bolt attack, but I don't think we're going to win this game with removal. We need to be faster. So I think we remove a couple of Patchwork that can attack, and I'm wondering if it's better to have 2 Urbar's Forge instead of Screaming Nemesis, since he doesn't have a lot. Yeah, he does have a little bit of lifelink. He has, but Urbar's Forge is better again. So let's do maybe like this. Let's remove another 2 Popatch. This will make our breakout a little bit less consistent, but to win game 2 or game 3, I think we need a bit of luck. So this is, I think, I will sideboard. Let's go to game 2 and hope for the best. Yeah, let's do it. It's hard. I watch stream player since 3 4 years now, like on Magic, and it's really tough to play and talk at the same time, especially if it's not your language. And all right, so this is a much keepable hand. We have Seed of Hope turn one, and then we can start pounding with Wildfire Witchfolk, and if we are lucky for the third land, which I hope we are with technically 4 draw, we can also Screaming Nemesis, and then we go from there. So this is a clear keep. Copperline Gorge, and then let's go. Let's see how does it start. Of course, is a more powerful deck, but it's slower. We waited that Edge Maze Resolve before give the information to the player, so this is interesting. I think I'll go. We have 2 threats. Let's go with the Innkeeper's Talent, which is a very powerful and can let us go on top. So we haven't we haven't found the third land. I wonder if no land will come, if it's better to fire Seed of Hope or go with the Innkeeper's Talent and start pounding. So since he's open to removal, I think it's going to be better to first try to find a land, otherwise we are pretty much screwed. Yeah, so we do that. We need the land, even if I remove Delirium, and I think we are going to keep this Aware Might in our hand. Yeah, so that was my worry. If I would have played Innkeeper Talent, I would stay with 2 lands and I wouldn't have nothing. So at least now I think I'm good. I'm wondering if that means that he won't have he won't play like temporary lockdown, but also so yeah, I think we won't play it. We keep it in our hand as removal for his very powerful enchantment later. So this is not another game that is going very well. This is going to be another Get Lost, yeah. So I really hope to find land to play these 2 later, which is going to be alright. Otherwise, I think we will go first with the threat. So this is a target for our Aware Might. So I think we were going to do that. Oh, we cannot play everything. So I wonder if it's better. I think it's better to play slower. See if we can find a land first, and then we're going to so breakout. No, we want to land. We are not going to risk the biscuit. By the way, we have found the Delirium, so this combo does a lot of damage. These are 10 damage, aced, which won't take very much to bring him to 0, and I needed to play in response to make him not draw cards, since this effect is but yeah, let's remove so I think the staying open of removal again, we can play it slow again with Innkeeper Talent. And prepare for a big turn. Also, we could play Fear of Missing Out that would give lethal, and we'll draw another removal. So this is not bad. We can actually do that. It's also a threat. So the combination of Fear of Missing Out, Witchfire Windstock, and Violent Urge is 40 damage on the nose. I think I will discard a Violent Urge. We will play this, and at this point we can go Innkeeper Talent. So this play is very bad if he has temporary lockdown, but it sounded like he didn't, because otherwise I don't think he would have played to Get Lost, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he draw it now. So let's see. Yeah, it has the temporary lockdown, which is a bit of a pain because it takes also that. But now we are really, I think, so or he has another sweep. So I think we are going to play it slow again, because what we can do is drive another removal with Keen Curator. If it doesn't, we spend the mana to pump it. Okay, so this is perfect, I think. Well, perfect, it's a big word, but it's not too bad. Because now I think we can get him to block. So this is the tricky part. Let's see what we have in our... Okay, so we have... For now we can take definitely 3, and the 4th is going to be the sorcery, which unfortunately we have only 1. So we have to do that. We take the Wildfire Witch Folk, would give Wicker Folk, would give that. Then I think we will do this. We can play Screaming Nemesis, which attacks. There are 3. Then we have 1, we use Violent Urge to pump that, and then there's going to be 7, 8 trample, so 16 trample damage plus the Screaming Nemesis. Is not going to be lethal, but it's going to be very close. So this is important. You play first Violent Urge, giving double strike, and then now you can eat your graveyard. You're going to lose Delirium, but since the spell already resolved, we're going to deal a crap lot of damage. And then we can finish it off with this, or maybe Restless Ridgeline if he clears up our board. So this is attack for a lot of points, because it's going to be 4-3, but it's going to be much more than that, plus 2 damage. Yeah, so it doesn't know the combination, otherwise it would have block 2, and like that I think is pretty much done. Yeah, I think it's lethal, because 2 damage plus 8 is exactly lethal. So poor Wreck doesn't know the combo, but it's important to play Violent Urge before, because otherwise it wouldn't have been a double strike, which with Trample and this 7/7. So this is why we play also Keen Curator. It's both good for the meta, since you eat the opposition graveyard, but also very good to do a lot of damage. I wonder if this is too slow, and maybe we want a Witch Stalker Frenzy, but it doesn't remove the White Overlord. It removes so well, let's keep it like that. Of course, this deck plays, as all the aggro deck, plays much better on the play. But they weren't both the game our best draw. Let's hope to do better now. So we have very good mana, and I think we have a very good keep. Popatch, so we wanna almost always curve out. So Popatch Recruit is good on the late game, but it's also good right now. We don't really care about the Pain Lances. This game we are the aggressor. And I think we are going to be sure of the damage with so why play Wildfire Wicker Folk instead of Breakout? Make sure that we do the damage. So now land would be great, since he easily have a sweeper next game, and that's pretty much perfect. So we play Urabarsk Forge that is not answered by any of his, and we start the clock. So he's already a 9. With this is lethal. Of course, he's going to remove something, but yeah. So see, split up. Yeah, it's good, but not as good as you can think. And so I think we push damage. So there's are going to be 5. We could bring him at 3, which is interesting, because yeah, I think we will do it, since we hope to finish the next turn. So we do another damage. Also, this is not we're going to go to 3, and with this breakout is going to be Delirium. So the next, yeah, so see, this is the power of this deck. I think the game is pretty much over since we get Delirium. So yeah, this is also and very nice because 4, 5, there are 10 12 trample damage. It can prevent only 4, so it's much more than that because it's 3 more, and so we will give our nice good game, and we will do it also if we lose, since we are a good sport, but this is done. So yeah, even through a sweeper, we were able to win, and this is great. And I stop and I will listen to myself because 21 minutes for one game, it's a lot. Thank you everyone for not seeing this video.